Well, welcome to Lesson 44, the iterator and list iterator. What exactly is an iterator? Well, we're familiar with going through loops, and each time we go through a loop, that's one iteration. So we have some idea of what iterating means. Now, with regard to list, such as an array list, iterating through the list simply means stepping through it and doing something or examining each term, each element in the list as we go through. Let's try to understand now the position of an iterator. Consider right here these items in a list, A, B, C, all the way through J. And down here we have their indices listed. And of course, indices, as always, start with 0. Now, the position of an iterator, we're never actually parked on top of an element. It's very much like the cursor of a word processor. You can be parked in between, or you can be parked at the beginning or at the end, but never actually on top of one of the elements. So it's conventional here, or we're going to use this convention in this book, to look at the position and indicate it with a comma, as you see right here. Now this comma, you'll notice, is between the C and the D. Well, what is the position of the iterator? Well, by definition we say that its position is the index of what it sits in front of. Well, the index of that D is a 3. So we would say that the position of this iterator at this point here is 3, index 3. Now, there are 3 possible positions for an iterator in a list. It could be right here just before the first item in the list. It could be between any 2 adjacent list objects, items in the list, or it could be right after the last one. Now in this lesson we're going to consider 2 iterators. One is of this interface here. It's just called iterator. The other, as if of this type here, is called list iterator. They're both found in java.util with that import. By far, the list iterator down here is the more robust of the 2. And we're going to examine the methods of these 2 types of iterators and just what we're able to accomplish with them.